David and Victoria Beckham have broken their silence on claims the football star had an affair with his former assistant Rebecca Loos, nearly 20 years after the claims were made. In 2004, the now 48-year-old England football star was hit with claims he had an affair with Rebecca, 46, who alleged she had a relationship with him while he was playing for Real Madrid. David, who was hit with allegations of affairs with other women, described the claims as ludicrous at the time. Rebecca described herself as David's second wife and made a number of TV and public appearances after making the allegations, including Celebrity Love Island and The Farm. Now, both David and Victoria have spoken for the first time about the affair allegations and how it affected their marriage. In their new Netflix documentary, Beckham, director Fisher Stevens asks 48-year-old Beckham, "Multiple tabloid stories broke, and how did you deal with that?" Beckham replied, "There were some horrible stories that were difficult to deal with. It was the first time that me and Victoria had been put under that kind of pressure in our marriage." Stevens then asks David's wife and former Spice Girl Victoria, 49, if that was the hardest time in their marriage. She replies, 100%. It was the hardest period for us. Because it felt like the world was against us. And here's the thing, we were against each other, if I'm being completely honest. You know, up until Madrid sometimes it felt like us against everybody else. But we were together. We were connected. We had each other. But when we were in Spain, it didn't really feel that we had each other either. And that's sad. I can't even begin to tell you how hard it was and how it affected me. David adds, "When I first moved to Spain it was difficult because I've been part of a club and a family for my whole career from the age of 15 to I was 27 years old. I get sold overnight. The next minute I am in a city. I don't speak the language. More importantly, I didn't have my family." The couple went on a make-or-break trip in April 2004 to the French ski resort of Courchevel, footage of which is also shown in the Candid documentary. David describes their marriage woes as a feeling of drowning as he explains, "Every time that we woke up we felt there was something else and I think we both felt at the time that we were, not losing each other, but drowning. There were some days that I would wake up and think, how am I going to go to work? How am I going to walk onto that training pitch? How am I going to look as if nothing's wrong? I felt physically sick every day. When I opened my eyes, how am I going to do this?" When the director asks how they survived, Beckham adds, "I don't know how we got through it in all honesty. Victoria is everything to me. To see her hurt was incredibly difficult. But we are fighters. And at that time we needed to fight for each other, we needed to fight for our family. And what we had was worth fighting for. But ultimately it's our private life." Despite the incredibly difficult time, David and Victoria recently celebrated 25 years of marriage. Meanwhile, Rebecca lives a very different life in Norway, ditching the limelight to embark on a career as a yoga teacher. Speaking in 2013, she said, "Obviously I'm a mother now and am married myself and being in the media for 6 or 7 years, so knowing what I know now, I would have definitely gone about things quite differently." She added, "I think I was quite young and foolish and very reckless, and obviously I didn't think things through, I just acted on impulse. And I like to think I'm a lot less like that now, hopefully." Follow Mirror Celebs on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.